but there's so much information overkill.
Mm.
Because you start looking online and there's so much, and then get in the best shape of your life with only 5 minutes a week, or, come to our gym, you get a special package and you only have to train 2 hours a day and we get you in shape like you've never been in shape before, and you get actually no results. So, what do you think about all of the advices that you get from everywhere, and, what's the best steps that somebody that's working out can take to make sure that what you're calling, the right way of training?
The main thing there is the internet's great, isn't it? There's lots of information out there, but there's just so much. It ends up confusing, and there's a lot of contradiction. And to be honest, it's more what's relevant for you. And I would advise anyone who's that confused, that hasn't got their own experience to kind of fall back on to do this kind of thing, is to get some coaching initially. You'll soon learn to pick up what you need to be working on, and you can start kind of progressing that yourself as well. But definitely initially, if you're that confused and you need that guidance, to almost making that appointment to go and see someone, make sure it gets done, and you'll soon start forming that habit then and getting the results and moving forward. So I would try and find either someone who locally is a good coach that can help you out with that. And I would advise that, depends what you're going there in terms of, everyone's got different goals. A lot of the time people are after, when it's sort of health and fitness, it's body composition. They're looking to get in better shape. They feel like when they were younger, or before they had the family, they were in better condition, that now they're less active. Perhaps they've been having more calories. There's some alcohol going on there as well that's building up, some body fat as well. That needs to change. We need to get back to a better body composition. But I'd also encourage you, that's one motivation, but I'd encourage you to try and move better and start getting some targets in terms of being able to handle more strength and gauge your numbers. So rather than just stepping on the scales and measuring girths or body fat percentage or how much you weigh, actually go by how well you're performing and how better you're starting to move. How your sleep's improving, how your energy is starting to improve, and how you're able to interact with the family and the children better, because you're starting to stoke that furnace. And it is like that. Initially, it's hard work. You need to get that momentum going, and it soon starts turning around with that consistency. But if you really need that guidance, I'd advise you go and find someone that's going to help you get that guidance if it's that confusing for you. There are some online sources as well. So I've worked really hard actually for mine, specifically for fighters, but to provide what I offer to people face to face online. But there's still not too much of that around, to be honest. So face to face, I would find someone that can get in to find out truly what your goals are, to work around any limitations you've got in terms of old injuries and mobility issues you've got, and to then make you more robust and injury proof and allow you to do the things that you want to do, but work on movement as well as just body composition and quality there.
Excellent. Great. That's great advice. Thanks for that, Don.